Good night, fellow punchers. 10:15 on Sunday night. Just home from Limerick. Left this morning about 10:15. Got there at 12 o'clock. Got the 8 races in. Got the dinner afterwards in the Westward Ho. I always thought when I was passing that it was a Chinese joint. And a man brought it to me after the race tonight. He said, we'll go and eat there. I'm not joking. It was one of the best dinners ever I had. And if the dinner was good, the dessert was better. Apple crumble, ice cream, fresh cream, strawberries and custard. It was unreal and reasonably priced as well, not a rip-off. I'd recommend it to anyone. It's out the N69 out of on the Listowel Road there. Awful fog on the way home. It took me 2 3/4 hours. Normally I'd get there in just over 2 hours 10 minutes of that. And a great day at the races. Met a power of people. I was in the car park at the start. The fellow from Athenry, he recognised me and he says, Max Flamingo won't like that ground today. And I said, why? And he said, it was raining all night, wet, soft ground. And it proved he drifted on the exchanges, and I think he could have been pulled up. The ground didn't suit him. We had a couple of winners and had a nice forecast in the second last race. And the biggest cheer of the day was for Moss Tucker. Anyone that asked me, what's your nap, I said, get on the Tucker. So the Tucker, that's the third time to win for us, and he was in a forecast as well. An absolutely class horse. Met a busload of people from Charleville in County Cork. Ryan and Alan spotted me first and had a good chat. I met them several times during the day and they were in great spirits. And then Ryan, who was introduced to the channel by a friend of his from Ardna Crusha, Dino arrived, and his beautiful love of his life, I think it is anyway, Laura, a tremendous couple, and we had a good chat and we had a drink. Well, I had no drink, but there was a drink got. And met a couple of more as well. Richie from, I told him about him, Richie from Watford. There was some other one as well. But I'd like to thank the great reception I got from Limerick Racecourse as well, complimentary tickets and programme and whatnot. And I'll be back for the Christmas meeting. The other couple of today, it was amazing that Kynes Cross ran yesterday. The way back to so many times, Kynes Cross ran yesterday and it over mile 2 in King Arthur's sword race. And then it comes out today over 7 furlongs. Opens at 12 until 14s in the morning and goes off second favourite and wins. The other yoke was Zephyrin was backed, but it ran off the rails. I'm going to get through this fast because I have to go to Strokestown. Strokestown won today. I'm going to be the bearer of gifts when I get in there. I was in Friday night and for a man that's living there since the 80s, give me 50 quid to put on a 2-1 in Strokestown. The Tyrone businessman that's there, he put 50 quid on, and a Strokestown former centre fielder gave me 100 at 2-1. So I have to go with the dash tonight as 10:15. So I'll get this up and I'll get in. Might have 1 pint, but I'll have more tomorrow evening with them. Delighted for them. And what's this else? Tomorrow. There's 2 horses I sort of thought I had a good chance. In the 8 o'clock in Newcastle, there's a horse there, Majeski Man. It started off sprinting first with Denise Foster in Ireland. You wouldn't associate her with a sprinting type. In the second of 28 on the Curragh in May of 21 off 62. Then it moved to John O'Shea in England. It won 2 races. It won off 62 in Wolverhampton and then it won in Salisbury off 68. It's with Paul Midgley now. It was second in its last 4 races. But the last race, it was a 6 furlongs in Newcastle. It went out and it only got collared in the Dying Strides by Twilight Secret. It's back to 5 furlongs tomorrow. It's 7-1. I think it's a rocking good chance. Definitely going to be in the first 3, I think. So we're going to go 1.5 each way on that. And a 0.5 each way on a 14-1 shot there on the 340 at Redcar. Overpriced, I think, is La Trinidad. It's a class 3, but it's rated 85 now. It has won off 83 and 89 last year in June and July, I think it was. And it ran in class 2 races. It has been, 3rd and 2nd and 4th. And it's a consistent horse. It's only a 5-year-old. I think that is the right chance. There's only 11 in the race, so there's 3 places. But a smaller bet on that and a bigger bet on the other one. Anyway, I'll be trying back tomorrow evening with a couple for Tuesday and I have a right couple for Wednesday. Bash the bookies, over and out.